Hi, so I did a spread because my son and I sound a little weird because I have a tissue mask on. It's noisy. But my son and I were doing a lots of different question answers. And I did a question on why is my ex a player? That's a very good question to ask. And it shows here that he was a businessman. Let me see. Let me verify that. An ambitious man. So he was an ambitious man. I'm reading some more. He's a seductive man you meet at work or through other professional connections. He's like a boss. So yeah, businessman, seductive, you meet him at work. He decided to leave his empress, who is the empress is normally like the woman, all the queens combine, and she's a mom. So he decided to leave her because he had a clear way of thinking, a new way of thinking, to be a player because he wanted to win at all costs. The Five of Swords. Let me verify the Five of Swords. This is a lot of sword energy here. Five of Swords is upheaval, conflict, and loss. Yeah, so I guess him and her were having a lot of conflicts while they were married, or not married, but living together. So he decided, screw that. I'm leaving and I'm just going to be a player. Crazy, right? And I asked to clarify the Ace of Swords, and you got the Fool, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands. So he decided to leave, be careless and be merrily on his way to a different life, leaving behind commitment and family. So he merrily left his. So yeah, he's a leaver. He leaves. That sucks. And that sucks. I feel bad for her. Like I feel bad for his first wife, and I feel bad for her. And I asked to clarify why he became a player, like why the King of Wands. Because he made a commitment, an offer to a lady he felt passionate about. And then there was an upheaval, an outer upheaval, which caused a change in this financially stable family. He manifested a new beginning in material and desire by refusing something, refusing a cup, refusing a gift, because he was having anxiety. So he decided to end it. From anxiety to ending. And I asked to clarify the Four of Cups because that's pretty darn important. And I got the King of Cups, the Two of Cups reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, and then underneath that, this was underneath the deck, and underneath that was the Three of Swords. So maybe after a while there was, or I don't know if it still pertains to them too, or I don't know who this person is. Is it the same lady? Is it a different lady? I don't know. But somewhere he tried to be emotional, because a king is higher than the knights and the pages, and it's a person. So like someone with love, but this relationship didn't work out, even though he saw potential in it. So there was a broken heart because he didn't get what he wanted. And I asked to clarify that. Oh, actually, this is clarifying this. This is clarifying this. Sorry about that. So this is is clarifying this. So he was offering a stable offer to someone he was passionate about. Because there was competition. Let's see, Five of Wands. Competition and debates. So, competition and debates over collaborating together, looking good in the public eye. So, there was conflicts, and that conflict probably is what made this not work out. So then there was heartbreak, there was disappointment. So then he, this, gosh, was it this? Was it this? And then that's why he left. I mean, still, he's a coward for leaving. Seriously. And that, oh my God, I mean, that pisses me off. And that pisses me off. Like, you just leave, you just up and leave. Yes, that's what he did. He did that to me too. So I asked, would he ever not be a player anymore? Because if this made him decide to be a player, what can make him not just, what can change him? Not who, what? Justice. From being in a relationship, a new relationship, where there's communication and travel. Let me go back to the Eight of Wands. It's news and travel. It's lots of communication. Positive news. All your projects grow wings, moving swiftly forward. So he wants something like fast and sure. And the Eight of Wands can bring great news about love, particularly if you have been separated from a partner recently or are waiting to hear from a potential partner. You may be traveling soon to see one another. Okay, so you've been separated. So justice from a relationship where some people were separated and then they come back together, I guess. Right? That's what it said? Yeah, separated and are waiting to hear from the potential partner. So yes, if he was in a new relationship where they were separated and waiting to hear from each other, then they would become the King and Queen of Pentacles. After a time of rest, he would come forward victoriously. And Seven of Wands. Sorry if I'm not always showing the cards. Seven of Wands, courage, effort, and challenges. In a relationship, there are hurdles and you may need to fight for love. This can be only temporary, however, so by all means stand up for your relationship in the short term, provided you are sure your partner will return your loyalty. So yeah, he would be willing to fight for it if it was a new love where they were separated and not talking to each other, and then suddenly they're talking again. That's a little bit, what is it called? What do you call it again? Like, it's specific. That's a specific. So I don't think it's a circumstance. I think it's an actual relationship that's destined to happen, and that it would change him. Okay, so it's a circumstance. It's a specific circumstance to his destiny. So he's destined not to be a player, but it's under these conditions with this specific person. Okay, but still, this is so freaking shitty. Shitty. I don't give a shit if they were not working out. There's no excuse for this. And that's what my dad would even say. That's what my dad did say about him. There's no excuse for a man to leave his family behind. So, yeah, that's really shitty. Really shitty. Sorry, I'm laughing for something else. So the Four of Cups. The offer that was refused was someone not willing to work, not willing to, let's see, 5 of Wands is competition and debates. So competing debates, let's see, what is debates? Misunderstandings in work matters. Competition, and the message is to hold your position rather than compromise. So unwilling to compromise on working together. Yeah, unwilling to compromise in working together. Unwilling to compromise in working together. That made this relationship not work out. Even though he saw potential, but it's like, well, you want to you want to like control someone. Golly, I'm gonna do one on his first wife, because what the hell, does she let him control her? Like, what the hell? So yeah, so he just left. He just gave up and left. Like, what kind of BS is this? Pisses me off. So he just decided, okay, well then I'll just be a player because nobody wants me to control them. And that's what he was trying to do with me. He was trying to control me. Like, seriously, like, you don't want me to have you on a leash. Don't try to put a leash on me, like, what the hell? And I look at pictures of his family. It's not like his family looks like that. Like, it's not like his dad looked like, like his mom looked bad and submissive like that. I don't get it. How in the hell can he have such a way of looking at people? That's crazy. So wait, Ace of Pentacles is, I have 8 minutes left. Prosperity, property, and beginnings. So new beginnings in prosperity and property. Like, okay, so he was a desire to have prosperity. So he saw like this, like, where is it? This, he left one home that was financially stable to start anew this with someone else, and it didn't work out. And that's why he's broke, most likely, because he probably invested money with this person, this woman, Yeah, gosh. And so he was having an affair. Because this is already a family. And it ended. So he started a new one. He started a new relationship. But it didn't work out. So it left him stressed out over this ending because he invested in a business. This was a business / so he probably met like what happened with me. He probably met her at work or something business related. And he thought he could just run off with her and start a business. And it didn't work out that way. That's why he has no problem to steal, like just take my own money, because she did that to him. And then he got with someone while with me that was just like this other woman. So he was repeating another cycle again of what happened, where he has a family but goes and has an affair with someone that he met at his work. And he sees that she's well off, and he thinks, oh well, I'll just start You know, I don't know why he goes off with her, but I'll just start off again. These three, the magician, this and this, I'll just start off again. And then she ends up taking his money. But I didn't take his money. I don't know if she took his money. Gosh, we gave him children, for goodness sakes. So that's really weird. And then it will stop. It is destined to stop with justice, a new relationship where they've been apart and talk again after rest. Then he'll come victoriously and want to fight for it. That's crazy. But I don't know who that is. You know, I can't say, oh, it's me, because I don't know. It may or may not. Who knows? He has too many women. Could be any woman. But at least now I understand. I'm going to do one, though, of his first wife. Okay. So, to be continued. Bye.